It's funny how athletes can go from media darling to public enemy number one in a very short time frame, whether it's because of their play on the field or something that happens off the field. And that's exactly what we saw with Aaron Rodgers, somebody who for over a decade seemed to be loved by so many people in the mainstream media, until he started speaking out about fake news, until he started speaking out about certain things that were happening, certain injections that were seemingly being forced upon nearly everyone in the country at the time. That turned Aaron Rodgers into public enemy number one for the press and to everybody in the mainstream media, including late night hosts whose jobs are to push propaganda, whether it's propaganda about a certain politician they don't like and the mainstream media doesn't like, or whether it's propaganda about something that was going on, 2020, 2021, and certain injections that were going around. And it's funny how any insult against Aaron Rodgers from these people is supposed to be perfectly fine and acceptable, including by some of these late night hosts like Jimmy Kimmel. But as soon as Aaron Rodgers makes a joke about them, they have an absolute fucking meltdown. And that's exactly what happened with Jimmy Kimmel today. Jimmy Kimmel has been triggered by Aaron Rodgers and went on a tirade on Twitter where he's threatening him with a lawsuit if he doesn't stop making jokes about him. How pathetic. Jimmy Kimmel, a so-called comedian who has not been funny in 2 decades, is threatening legal action against Aaron Rodgers for defamation after Aaron Rodgers jokingly says, I don't know, maybe his name will be on the Epstein flight logs. Look at this shit. Jimmy Kimmel threatens to sue Aaron Rodgers after quarterback links him to Jeffrey Epstein. Your reckless words put my family in danger, Kimmel wrote, calling the athlete an asshole and a soft-brained wacko. And we're going to get to this entire response here. Of course, it had to happen on the Pat McAfee show. You know it was going to take place on the Pat McAfee show. Let's listen to what Aaron Rodgers said in his recent appearance.
Bring it up, Foxy or somebody back there.
Seats on it.
Bring up Super Bowl 58.
You'll see it.
The emblem, put on the screen. And then bring up 57 and 56.
Now, they're having a conversation about a conspiracy about the NFL being rigged and stuff like that. That's what they're talking about here.
Does that have something to do with the Epstein list that came out?
Feels like
That's supposed to be coming out soon.
Look, this guy's been waiting in his wine cellar.
Yeah.
I've been waiting in my wine cellar for this thing.
A lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't
All right.
A lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't come out. We'll get back to why he said that in just 1 second.
Obviously, a clip from this particular program was run on Jimmy Kimmel's show whenever Aaron brought up the list, and then Jimmy mocked him for it. Mm-hmm. Aaron has not forgotten about that, but here we are, sitting right in front of that nice bottle of scotch. Mm-hmm. What do you say? I'm waiting to celebrate something.
Oh, yeah.
He's been waiting
That's
for
the one.
You've been waiting for
Hey, I'll tell you what, if that list comes out, I definitely will be popping some sort of bottle.
Hey, you've been calling for it for a few years now. Anyone else notice this? Oh.
Yeah, and then they get back to this. They get back to the, what it looks like here, the Super Bowl things. Oh, look, the NFL knows who's going to make it already. But that's all that was said about Jimmy Kimmel, right? That Jimmy Kimmel really doesn't want it to come out. Do you know why? Do you know why Aaron Rodgers said that? Maybe, Jimmy Kimmel, it's because before Aaron Rodgers said anything about you were the one that was talking shit about Aaron Rodgers multiple times, but this is the one in question. Jimmy Kimmel claims Aaron Rodgers is a tinfoil hatter for wanting to know the names on the Jeffrey Epstein client list. This is from back in March.
Needless to say, all this UFO talk has the tinfoil hatters going wild, including Green Bay whackpacker Aaron Rodgers, who offered this hot take on the Pat McAfee show.
I believe that this has been going on for a long time. Interesting timing on everything. There's a lot of other things going on in the world. Did you hear about the Epstein client list about to be released too?
What's that? What are you talking about?
There's some files that have some names on it that might be getting released pretty soon.
Oh.
Might be time to revisit that concussion protocol, Aaron.
That was the joke he made, right? So then Aaron Rodgers said, a lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, I guess don't want that to come out, right? Just a little jab, just a fucking joke. And Jimmy Kimmel goes off the deep end. Oh, by the way, David Bakhtiari, former Aaron Rodgers teammate, tell me you're on the client list without telling me you're on the client list. He's the one that took a big shot at Jimmy Kimmel there. But look at Jimmy Kimmel's response. Dear Aaron, like double A for Aaron. Dear asshole, for the record, I've not met, flown with, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein, nor will you find my name on any list other than the clearly phony nonsense that soft-brained wackos like yourself can't seem to distinguish from reality. Your reckless words put my family in danger. Keep it up, and we'll debate the facts further in court at Aaron Rodgers. Jimmy Kimmel is a woke lunatic and a massive fucking bitch-ass pussy. That's who Jimmy Kimmel is at this point. If you listen, Aaron Rodgers didn't even say you were on the list. Aaron Rodgers said you don't want the list to come out after clearly, making fun of Aaron Rodgers for thinking that the list even exists in the first place. That's what the joke is about. You put my family in danger. How many people have you put in danger by some of the propaganda you've pushed on your show? How many times have you taken shots at people or spread specifically misinformation about different people, whether that's Trump, whether it's Aaron Rodgers, whoever it may be? How many people have you endangered with your dog shit jokes, Jimmy Kimmel? For a comedian to have a meltdown, an actual meltdown, and threaten to sue Aaron Rodgers over not even saying he was on the list? I don't know, Jimmy. Seems like you are pretty sensitive, putting out this legal statement about never flying with blah, blah, blah. Seems like you're a little bit worried, Jimmy. People are going to take this reaction and think, I wonder why he's so sensitive about it. Jimmy Kimmel, a total meltdown, and threatens to sue Aaron Rodgers over the Epstein flight logs. Very, very strange. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.